Cancer, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's good with you? It's time for your weekly check-in. We gonna see what's happening with you guys in the second week of December. December week 2. It's a weekly check-in, so it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. If any of you are in need of a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description of this video. All right. Let's just jump right into this. Let's see how the energy's looking, universe, between Cancer and the person they're dealing with. December week 2. How's it looking? Cancer and the person they're dealing with. December week 2. Three of Wands reversed. You getting about tired of waiting on this, ain't you? Kind of feels like some of you might just be turning your back on it for good, honestly. Yeah, man, it's getting to a point where you're having a hard time even really feeling a connection anymore. It just doesn't really seem like the connection's there. I don't know. Maybe some days it does, some days it doesn't. Yeah, 2 and 3 of Wands both reversed. Honestly, that feels to me like both of y'all turning your backs on this. Because it kind of feels like both of you have been sitting and waiting on each other. And nobody's been making a move. Nobody's been taking no action. There's too much heavy tension and guarded energy here. Now, don't get it twisted one bit. This person absolutely knows what they want to say to you. 100%. Too scared, though. Y'all are mirroring each other. This is a mirroring effect here. 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands are mirror image reflections of each other. It's like 2 of Swords and 2 of Wands. They're basically the air and fire version of the same energy for the most part. So, okay. Some of you dealing with a Taurus. I also have Libra, Gemini. Could be a fellow Cancer for some of you. I feel like that's your energy, though. Just putting a stop to this. Okay, well, let's see how they feel about you. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Person Cancer's dealing with, thinking about, looking into, whatever. What are their truest feelings, energies, and intentions? Fool card reversed. We already knew that. Afraid to come forward, afraid to approach you, afraid to talk to you. 2 of Cups reversed. Like I said, I feel like you all are mirroring each other. This feels like a direct mirroring effect. I think so. 10 of Wands reversed. Are you surprised to see that, dude? Surprised to see that guy right there now? Could be a Capricorn for some of you. If you dealt with somebody who has an addiction issue, no, they are not clean. But basically, I'm not allowed to spy on the details of someone's life. That shit is on a need to know basis only. And if we are being 100% candid, 9 times out of 10, you don't need to know. But I can tell you this, their life has not improved. Nah, it's going downhill. Downhill. So, okay. Yeah, no, it kind of looks like both of you are turning your backs on this. So it looks like. Could be an Aries for some of you. I have Libra again. But it could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right. Okay. Well, I guess let's get the advice. That's pretty cut and dry and simple right there. Pretty cut and dry and simple. What's the advice? What advice do we have for the Cancerian collective? Well, if you are wanting communication anytime soon, it's more than likely going to have to be you that initiates it. If you do, I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm not going to tell you to communicate with this person. If you do, be very careful, picky, and choosy what you let this person know regarding how you feel about anything. Very careful, very picky, very choosy. Okay. Do not let this person play any mind games with you. Basically, could this person trigger you if they wanted to? Could they? Be honest. It's okay. I don't care what you tell me. Ask yourself, could they trigger me if they wanted to? If you ask yourself that question and the answer is yes, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because they going to trigger you. Now, I'm not saying that they would or wouldn't do it on purpose. Doesn't matter though. You would end up getting triggered if you're not standing strong enough and a really solid sense of integrity. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. That doesn't mean that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that you're not spiritual. The spiritual thing to do is to acknowledge the energy and not put yourself in a situation that you know will trigger you. That's the spiritual thing to do. You know how many people out there could trigger me? Oh, there's a little handful of them. And you know what? I stay the fuck away from them. Stay away from them. I'm not coming nowhere near you. I will go 10 miles out of my way to avoid you. You know why? Because I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out the back of your head. That's why. And that's not worth it. Not doing that, not putting myself in that situation, not putting myself in that scenario. It's not worth it. It doesn't make me not spiritual because I haven't healed from it yet. The spiritual thing to do is to acknowledge that and say, nope, that would be a fucking mess if I put myself in that situation. So I'm not coming nowhere near you. I'm going to work on healing this shit. It could take me 10 years to heal it. I don't know, but I'm not coming nowhere near you. It's not worth the karma that it would create. It's not worth catching a fucking charge. It's not worth it in general. You know, that's the spiritual path. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming in for the singles. Singles. Anything new coming in? Anything old coming in? Anything good coming in? Anything bad coming in? Anything coming in at all? Ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Some of y'all got an earth sign headed your way, possibly. Some of y'all connecting with somebody at the workplace, possibly. Okay. Yeah. Oh, something definitely coming in. Oh, man. What's up with all this mixed energy? Okay. So, first of all, yes, you do have something headed your way. Yes, you do. But what kind of concerns me a little bit is this right here. Maybe this is something that neither of you really expect to turn into something big, you know? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. There's some of you just trying to catch a little fling. Is what it is. It's all good. There's potential here. There is massive, massive potential. You know what the King and Queen of Pentacles are, right? That's a power couple right there. With the Ten of Cups, boy, there's all kinds of potential here. Boy, all kinds of potential. But this is probably way outside your comfort zone, way outside of any kind of relationship dynamic you've ever been in. So makes you a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. Hey, this right here could just be you overthinking. I don't know. It could be. Maybe since this is so out of the realm of anyone you've ever dealt with before, maybe you're just overthinking and tripping yourself out. I don't know. Boy, there's potential here. Could be a Pisces for some of you. It could be a fellow Cancer. Also have Capricorn. But again, it could be fucking anybody, man. I don't even like calling out the signs like that. Back in the day, everybody would bitch when I wouldn't tell you what signs I see. It just kind of became a habit. All right. Let's see their energy and intentions. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? They're ready to start new and start fresh. Ready to leave the past in the past. But see, here's the thing, they are ready to start new and start fresh, but I don't think that a relationship was on the top of their priority list when they met you, right? I don't think they met you thinking, oh man, I hope you're my person. I don't think that was at the top of their priority list, but they are ready to start new and start fresh. Yeah, it almost kind of feels like they're running from the past a little bit, which intentions wise is not a bad thing. Energy wise, though, that can cause problems later on down the line. You just run from something, especially if it was like a relationship or whatever. If they're just running from it, you can distract yourself from it temporarily, but it's going to come back to haunt you. I don't want to hammer on that too much right now. I'm looking at their intentions. I don't see any negative energy in their intentions. I really don't. Thank you, Stephanie Clark, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, looks solid. Looks solid. If any of you are new here, I don't just say that. Okay. My readings can very frequently be pretty fucking negative. They can. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like reading negative readings. I hate reading negative readings. I will sit here at my table and procrastinate for hours because I dread pulling in all this negative energy. I hate it. But I'm not going to lie to you. I read what the fuck comes through. I'm not afraid of your mean comments. I'm not afraid of your shitty messages that you send me. I read what comes through. So when I tell you it looks solid, I'm telling you the truth. I read what comes through. And this looks pretty damn good. It looks pretty damn good. So let's just get the advice. I think you might be overthinking this a little bit, which that's to be expected. This is unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. You are unlike anybody they have ever dealt with before. The ego, the ego analytical thinking brain, is designed to do one thing primarily: protect you and keep you safe. It's the main thing this thing does. How does it do that? By creating fear. All this thing is a record of past experiences. All this thing is. It doesn't know how to navigate something that's unlike anything it's ever experienced before. Oh, it thinks it can. Oh, it thinks it can. And it's going to try. It'll fucking tear itself apart trying, but it can't. So, what it does is whenever it's in unfamiliar territory, it freaks out and goes into hyperdrive and starts reaching back into the past and thinking of all of the worst case scenarios that could possibly happen and running through all the worst possible case scenarios. Because the ego doesn't relax unless it feels like it knows what's coming or like it's in control. That's when the ego is most comfortable. When it feels like it's in control, it knows what's coming, right? It can predict what's coming next. That's when the ego relaxes. When it doesn't know what's coming, for whatever reason, it freaks the fuck out. So that's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. But catching yourself and not allowing those thoughts to get behind the wheel and start making decisions for you, that is what will make the difference between whether or not you navigate your path with grace or crash and burn. Let's get some advice here. Now, damn it, every time this comes out, I feel kind of bad giving this advice because I don't know how to tell you how to do it. I can tell you what needs to be done, I just can't tell you how to do it. Do the best you can to lower your expectations, but not. See, this is where it gets tricky. I'm not saying expect something bad. Find a place of balance and neutrality. Neutral. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I'm good either way. Hey, you could be the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. Or you could be a lying sack of shit. I'm cool either way. You know why I'm cool? Because I know what I have to offer. I know my value. I know what I bring to the table. So if you fuck this up, you're the dumbass, not me. I am so solid in my intentions. I am so solid with what I have to offer. I don't need you to validate it for me. I know what I offer. I know that if you fuck this up, you're fucking up the best thing that ever happened to you. And I know that. If you go and fuck this up, the universe is doing me a favor and taking the trash out for me. And you're fucking up the best damn thing that ever happened to you. So I'll be able to sleep at night because I'm not out there fucking up the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm just letting the universe take the trash out for me. See what I'm saying? I don't know how to tell you how to find that place. It's tough. It really, really, really comes with knowing your value. It really does. And I know that sounds so trendy and so cliche, and I don't know how to tell you how to do that. I think everybody finds that in a different way, you know? I'll never forget when it happened to me. I can maybe share with you my story. I mean, we're all different. I don't know if my story will help you any, but I remember when it happened to me. I got to the end of my rope and I snapped. I just snapped. I said, I am actually offering what everyone claims to want. Everybody is so loud nowadays about what they want and what they're fucking sick of. They yell it from the rooftops loudly and proudly. I'm offering what you say you want. And you're going to reject me and go chase after somebody who's already shown you over and over and over and over that they're not offering a hill of horse shit. They've shown you that and shown you that and shown you that and shown you that. And you're going to reject someone who's actually offering what you say you want and go chase after that. You're going to say no to the diamond and go chase after the dog turd. You're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. You're fucking stupid. That didn't say anything about me. You know what? If that's all that's out there, just a bunch of fucking idiots, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Now, I would rather be by myself than be with a dumb bitch. Fuck it. I don't need nobody. I'm done. I didn't mean to. And this is just me. I'm not saying that it should happen this way for you, but that's how it happened to me. I just finally got fucking tired of it. Why am I delaying my happiness for the day that somebody comes and brings happiness to me? I'm not going to wait to be in a relationship before I decide to be happy. I'm not going to wait for somebody else to validate me and make me feel better about myself. I'm not going to wait for someone to love me before I decide that I'm good enough. I am worthy. I know what I'm fucking worthy of. I know what I fucking deserve. And if you're too stupid to see it, that ain't my problem. That's yours. Fucking moron. That's when it happened to me. Some people it never happens, I guess. Some people just stay trapped in that mindset of I won't be happy until I'm in the right relationship. I won't be happy until someone loves me. I won't feel complete until I meet my divine life partner. And some people just get stuck in that. They just get stuck in that. And what really breaks my heart is when you see people who would rather be attached to a toxic person that destroys their life than be by themselves. That indicates they got something seriously fucked up going on in here. Seriously fucked up. I mean, I come from a long line of mental health issues. Long line of it. Mental health issues that aren't from this planet. That's a different story. And I can't comprehend that. I can't, and I've had 2 suicide attempts on my record. I know what it's like to not be a big fan of yourself. And I can't comprehend hating myself so bad that I would rather attach myself to a toxic person than be by myself. So when I see somebody stuck in that, and I've actually literally heard people say, I just don't want to die alone. You would rather die next to a toxic person that doesn't even give a fuck about you than die alone? Dude, what's up with that demon you got attached to you? Holy fuck. I can't wrap my mind around that. I can't personally. So my heart goes out to anybody that's stuck in that place. Honestly, I can't imagine. And I've been through some dark places. I was revived from death for my first suicide attempt, got caught and stuck in a mental hospital for my second one. I know what it feels like to be in a dark place, and I can't imagine that kind of darkness where a toxic relationship feels better than no relationship at all. Fuck that. Anyway, though, I know I kind of trailed off. Bring it back to the point. When you connect with somebody new, try to be as neutral as possible because the universe behaves like water. Okay. It lifts those up who make themselves light and drowns those who make themselves heavy. If you can make yourself light, releasing expectations, releasing fear, just being okay. I'm okay with whatever. It's either going to work or it's not. Fuck it. That's a light vibration. The universe lifts you up. You don't have to try to figure it out. As a matter of fact, don't, because the harder you try to figure it out, the more you're going to work against yourself. The universe will pick you up and put you on the highest timeline if you can maintain that energy. This could turn in to the most amazing thing that ever happened to you. It could, but it could also crash and burn at the same time, depending on the energetic pathway you take. Okay. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right. I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.